Like this. You know what my thought has always been,
What's that?
and I actually teach this now, and what you just said made me think about this. And my brothers, my mother is my witness. Ever since I've been at least a teenager, but as long as I can remember, I can honestly say this, and I say this to my kids too. I don't give a fuck about nobody else.
There you go.
I don't give a fuck where nobody finished.
There you go.
I don't give a fuck how they running or what they doing. I care about me. Now, within context, because I obviously care about a lot of people. That's why I'm doing this that I'm doing. So within the
Right.
context of what I'm saying, when it comes to me focusing on me, and when it comes to me being the best version of me, it don't got nothing to do with nobody else. I don't need nobody else. I practice self-discipline. I practice best practices. All these things that I talk about that I share with people is because it's actually what I do and what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
But at the root and the basis of it, if I'm being honest, I don't give a fuck about nobody else and what they're doing. It's part of the reason that I don't really indulge in a lot of the current events. And I know that there are things there, and I ain't gonna say I don't ever see like current events. Obviously, I see some of them, but a lot
Right.
of it I don't see because I figured out that for me, what works best is focusing more on me, and that people are the number one distractions to people. There are many distractions in the world, like video games, movies, music. There's a ton of distractions, but the number one distraction for a person is other people. When people surround themselves with the wrong people, they get easily distracted. When people get caught up in other people's drama, they get easily distracted. When people start to focus on other people, they get easily pulled in so many different directions. When people open themselves to too many people. Now, I understand that there's going to be in a race, there's a person that keeps the pace. And a lot of people who run long distance, they use that person as the pace holder, right? And I understand that you can use people for motivation, which I've done in my life. I've seen people, I'm like, and I learn from everybody because that's wisdom. And I definitely learn from people who have won the race before, and especially if it's a race that I want to run. But when I get into the race, I'm running my race. And it don't
Mm-hmm.
got nothing to do. I got blinders on. Like when the horse is some of the fastest, strongest animals, they talk about horsepower, run a race, they put blinders on. And all they looking at is the finish line. They can't see
Mm-hmm.
side to side around them. They don't know what else is over there. All they can do is see the finish line. And they got them
Mm-hmm.
blinders on. And I feel like a lot of times individuals get caught up with everybody else around them and all the things around them, and they can be easily distracted. And sometimes you got to put them blinders on like a horse and just focus on that finish line and stay
I'm
focused
glad.
and run the
I'm glad
course.
you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. But I like how you said for you. For
Yes.
you, what works best for you is you blind everything out.
Yes.
For me, and when I say it's all these different people because that's the world, right? You don't have to focus on the people
Absolutely.
because you want to always set your sights on a target. You
Yes.
know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So the people out there, it's going to be people. You know what I'm saying? Don't. It's always a tunnel vision, but no, you got to give yourself a target because if you're not, you're just running for nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's always a goal in front of you. Bing, 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 bing. So when I tell people, you know, don't finish. When I ask people, rather, where you gonna finish? It's not necessarily go compete with this person or go compete with that person. The objective of where you're gonna finish is don't sit up here and do nothing. Get out there and do something because it's people out here that's in worse situations than you that's getting
Absolutely.
out here and making something of themselves. So That's what I mean when I say, where are you going to finish? Because if you're going to pretty much layman terms, don't be no bum. Get your ass up and go
Yeah.
do something.